Good afternoon. It is Friday, April 28th, 2023. The scriptures teach plainly that Jesus interacted with, communicated with, and exercised absolute authority over the demonic realm. In our modern society, we're not supposed to think too seriously about things like demons and demon possession, but Jesus certainly took it seriously. In Mark chapter 1, verses 23 to 28, and I'm reading from the New Living Translation, second edition, it says, "Just then there was a man in their synagogue with an unclean spirit, and he cried out, saying, 'What business do we have with each other, Jesus of Nazareth? Have you come to destroy us? I know who you are, the Holy One of God.' And Jesus rebuked him, saying, 'Be quiet, and come out of him.' Throwing him into convulsions, the unclean spirit cried out with a loud voice and came out of him. They were all amazed, so they debated among themselves, saying, 'What is this? A new teaching with authority. He commands even the unclean spirits, and they obey him.' Immediately the news about him spread everywhere into all the surrounding district of Galilee." They'd gone to the synagogue for their regular weekly time of worship and study. Makes me wonder, do demons hang out in churches? Is that where you find the possessed, at the synagogues and the churches? Curious question. And then we recognize that the demon feared Jesus. He questioned him, "Have you come to destroy us?" The demon was in fear of Jesus and Jesus' power and authority over him. And that fear immediately came out in the language and wording the demon used. Jesus gave the demon two immediate commands. The first one was, "Be quiet." It's interesting that Jesus wants to silence the lies of the demon. So much of the devil's work is in the lies he tells. He is the father of lies, and whispering in our ears all the things that God does not want us to hear, or that we don't need to hear, or that hurt us and harm us and take from us and even destroy us. All the ugly things that our mind races with. Jesus tells him, "Be quiet." The second command Jesus gives him is, "Come out of him." Stop possessing this man. Leave him alone. Come out of him. And the unclean spirit immediately cried out, did not obey the first command of Jesus. Jesus told him, "Be quiet," and he immediately cried out. But then he did obey the next command. He came out. This became huge news to the whole crowd. They were amazed and full of awe and wonder. Here's someone who teaches with real authority. In fact, he's got authority over the unclean spirits and over the demonic. It's interesting how Jesus tells the demon to be quiet and to quit bothering that man. And yet our own defense against the demonic is to not listen to the lies the devil tells and to come out from under his influence. We need to remember that our defense against the demonic is much the same as what Jesus told this demon. Be quiet and come out. Stop bothering him. We as God's people need to not listen to the lies of the devil and stop placing ourselves under his influence. How important it is that we have given by Jesus the understanding of how to deal with the demonic in our world today by listening to how Jesus dealt with this demon in this poor man's life. And everybody was amazed, and word about Jesus spread everywhere because they were so in awe and amazed at his authority over the demonic. Let's recognize the authority of Jesus in our lives today. God bless you.